Alright, so we start our adventure with a weird guy talking to us, and he's like, "Hey, go talk to the boomers." And yeah, we're gonna go talk to the boomers because we're cool, and they're definitely not gonna blow us up. We're definitely not gonna die, right? They're definitely not called boomers because they have bombs, right? This is definitely not what's about to happen, right? Anyways, so yeah, today we're gonna talk to these guys that do throw bombs at us, and the Brotherhood of Steel, and Archimedes, and a random vault I explored. I know, right? And I actually edited this video to, like, I edited this video for once. I know, guys, it doesn't sound like me. The placed by a clone, and this is just some other variation. This is the kooky one or something. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, Brotherhood of Steel. They're kind of like pretty cool or whatever. Enter Dark Fate. Oh, hey, the dark side's pretty cool or like whatever. Anyways, so yeah, we're trying to get to the boomers. I'm pretty sure Boone was dead by this point. I don't know how I didn't die. Um, the first time I played this game, one of the things you can do with the boomers is help them. And let's just say I didn't help. One of the things you're gonna do is fix their legs. And let's just say I was not a doctor, so their legs were not fixed. I might have potentially chopped off a few people's legs accidentally. Accidents happen. I'm a good doctor though. Trust me. If y'all saw me, I would be pretty cool. Anyways, so we talked to the people, and they're kind of like, "Hey man, I'm gonna blow you up if you don't back up." But what he didn't know is, I saw the love of my dreams, and she was right next to us, and I I noticed her when she talked to me. It was beautiful though, right? Just the blue. She was orange, kind of orangey with sun orange in there. And then the dreadful grandma. She sucks. She took an hour and she took me away from the pole. I had finally found my romantic interest, the pole, and this grandma was taking me away from my girlfriend. I was no longer happy. She had ruined my relationship with my pole, my orangey pole. Okay, that sounds wrong. Anyways, so yeah, we got like these cool guys that are the Brotherhood of Steel with this cool introduction. That's just some dude. And yeah, this dude is kind of like, hey, so the boss wants to talk to you, so I'll take you to the boss. So I met the boss, kind of gangsta though. He not to lie, right? He's like, I go for the Knicks, man. I'm a Knicks fan. The Spurs kind of trash, man. Not gonna lie. Backwards movie's pretty good. Add another random reference. Anyways, to make this canonical to the plot, could you kick out that one dude that's in our house right now? He's kind of just staying there, and I don't know, he's not cool. And so, yeah, I was just kind of sent to take out someone, and I don't know, he was a Knicks fan, I can't hate on Knicks fans, so I just kind of and so, I don't know, I was gonna go talk to this other guy, I was just hoping he wasn't a Spurs fan. Anyways, we talked to him, we disagreed on Spurs to Knicks basketball ratios. I told him that his man's was a flopper, and I told him I'd beat him up or send him to Brooklyn if he went lock in. Bro was kind of scared. He said, "Bro, I see what they do to people there. They kind of beat him up, and I don't like that. I'm a Spurs fan, but I don't want to go to New York, man. Please." So I said, "Hey, man, I'll make it easy. There's a bunch of Knicks fans, and they're gonna beat you up if you don't leave. Hey, man, I'm leaving right now. I didn't even know that like there was Knicks fans here. I thought this was like." And so, And so I was like, hey, no problem. I'm just informing you that there's a bunch of Knicks fans. And so, we try to talk to the big boss of Brooklyn, the big Brotherhood New Yorker that I didn't even know was from New York, the boss. And he's like, hey man, how'd you do with him? And I said, different style. I was like, that's pretty cool. You want to work with me, bro? You can't seem nonchalant. Hey, you're a Knicks fan, so, we got to stand up for each other. And I was like, hey man, I need some gigs. I'm kind of broke. Yeah, man, don't worry. We're all broke. New York guys for crying out loud. Taxes are way too high. Anyways, what's wrong with non-defense? And yeah, he told me about what businesses we can do. He was like, I need some big fans. Also lost like 3 dudes to the freaking Spurs fans. They freaking find my people, freaking take them out, but they take them out in secret. I can't take this anymore, so go beat them up if you can, or if you can't. So please find my man. I kind of miss him. Kind of like my best trip or whatever. That's besides the fact. But yeah. Knicks in 4. Oh, my bad. 5. Knicks in 5. Knicks in 5. And so, finally meeting my new boss, I had this newfound appreciation for, having a Knicks fan on the side of the family. And so, I finally go outside to meet a disgusting Spurs fan. He said he was going for the Spurs and he didn't care about the Knicks. That the Knicks could go away permanently. And that if the Knicks didn't leave this base, he was going to take them out. I didn't like this guy. He was really not cool. And so I yapped with him for a while. I was wondering if I could tell the boss on him. But for some reason, the game doesn't allow that. Dirty Spurs fans, They just kind of sneak their way into things. He told me to go talk to the other guy, the nerd. That's what he called him. He said he was also a Spurs fan. And that apparently he would give me information on how to deal with the Knicks. Of course, I was a Knick myself, so I was not going to fall for this trap. This is some sucky playing. And so I just pretended to do what he wanted, just to find these files and throw them away. I was not going to let him defeat us after that wonderful game. I don't know if this is famous. Anyways, we found this ugly nerd. After enough hating on him, he was like, hey man, I'll let you look at books and stuff if you help me. And I was like, oh, help you with what? Hey man, so our Spurs computers got hacked. And so I need you to do the most boring mini game in the whole game, please. It's gonna be annoying and tedious, but and it's really not gonna help you at all. But if you do it, I'll be happy. And so I spent an hour of my life. Since I really have a feeling that you guys don't want to see that. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Since you, I know you guys clearly wanted to see the struggling of computers for 30 minutes.
Greetings, martyr, and welcome. If you're here now, it means you've been offered up as a sacrifice so that your vault can continue to thrive. Currently, you may be feeling sad or angry. Perhaps you never got to have grandkids, or to enjoy the pleasures of a fresh cigar. But march with your chin held high, soldier, and remember that each of us has an important role to play. For some people, their role might be to heal the sick. For others, it might mean they will drive a race car or fly a rocket ship. And some of us are meant to forfeit our lives for the good of the people. Sure, it might not be as fun as driving a race car, but it's every bit as important. Let's take a moment to reflect on the moments that made your life worth living. Think about that time you kissed your steady girl for the first time under the bleachers at the big game. Or when you snuck out after curfew to catch that new flick that your parents wouldn't let you see because it was too scary. Boy, were they right. And who could forget when you met the love of your life? What a looker. These are just examples. Do you feel that feeling stirring in your chest as you think of these things? Good. What you are feeling is peace. You've led a great life. Living it has been its own reward. But it is only the beginning. Close your eyes now, and imagine what joys await you in the next life. The afterlife. Can you see them? Good.
Okay, so as you can tell, the vault ain't that cool, and yeah, clankers everywhere, and they start shooting boom. Thankfully, literally annihilated. They all went to sleep. They all went nap time real quick. Don't worry, kids. They're clankers. They don't hurt as much anymore.
All right, I know you can hear me, so listen up. There's 5 of us left. 5 out of I don't know how many. So, it's over. We've talked and it's over. We're not gonna send anybody to die anymore. So shut off our water, our gases, or do whatever it is you're programmed to do. But we're done listening to you. Congratulations, citizens of Vault 11. You have made the decision not to sacrifice one of your own. You can walk with your head held high, knowing that your commitment to human life is a shining example to us all. And to make that feeling of pride even sweeter, I have some exciting news. Despite what you were led to believe, the population of Vault 11 is not going to be exterminated for its disobedience. Instead, the mechanism to open the main vault door has now been enabled, and you can come and go at your leisure. But not so fast. Be sure to check with your overseer to find out if it's safe to leave. Here at Vault-Tec, your safety is our #1 priority.
Yeah, Vault-Tec really sucks. Low-key a Spurs fan. Vault-Tec is a Spurs fan. This video is gonna get so much hate. I am so sorry to you Spurs fans, but I don't know. My brother's a Spurs fan. Let that be known. He's like 25 and he's a Spurs fan. I don't know how he made that decision. Okay, I'll stop flaming y'all. Y'all incredible.